Hi, welcome back to Wrinkles and Giggles. I'm Kathleen. Today we're going to talk all about a new lip trend. Oh, don't say, oh no, another way to do makeup. I don't want to do it. I think this is going to be of interest to you. It's going to make you look better and it's super easy. So let's get started. Let's do it. Okay, like I said, we're going to talk about a nice new lip trend that is not for just the 20s and 30s. It's really, I think, almost built for us women, especially over 60 and up. It is easy to do. We can use everything that we already have. I am a lip girl, junkie, lipstick, lip balm, lip stain, lip pencils, everything. I've always gotten into that, and most women do, but now the trend is a little different and it's going to be super easy. So even for my sisters and friends who don't use anything on their lips, you want to listen to this, because here it goes. Number one of the trends is this. It's much more blurred lines. It is all natural. So see, if you're a natural girl, this is for you. It is to maybe put your lipstick on, such as this super bold lipstick, more on this way, and then smear it out or dap it out with your lip. The trend is to hardly look like you have anything on. So for all those girls, like I said, who don't like lipstick, this is going to be perfect. For all of us that do like all the colors and lip pencils, it's just going to make us look a little softer, a little bit more on trend, a little bit more glowing. You've all seen the person who puts way too much makeup on. In fact, even in some of my videos, you'll see my lipstick looks really harsh because I put a pencil on and then I put a gloss and nothing is blurred out. But I'm going to start doing this trend and see how it works. I think already with the difference, I can tell it just looks more natural, and I'm trying to look radiant, not like, wow, look at that color all over her lips. So that is going to be the new trend, and it's called cloud lips or kissable lips. And I sometimes call it pillow lips, where it just looks like maybe you just woke up and they are hydrated and a little dash of color all on their own, just like as if we were 18. So we're all going to go lighter handed, and I'm going to try it too. Another one is gloss and shine are back with greatness, but there's a little bit of a difference. Not putting the gloss on all over your mouth and just looking like you've got gloss, or it's all wet, like was that in the 70s and the 80s? So now it's to put it in the center and to make it look more hydrated. So I am going to try that as well, just in there and in here. And there's some people that place it right in that bow so that it reflects when they're talking, and it makes it look maybe a little bit bigger, a little bit more hydrated. So if you use a matte lipstick, because those were all in, especially Huda has some famous ones, you still want to put that on and then put a little bit gloss in the center. Don't look dry. It's all about getting your lips to look hydrated barely. Number 3, it's a soft color look, not too harsh. So if you love your bold reds like I do, it's really to go to more of a softer rose or a softer mauve. And again, placing it by dabbing the side of your finger and making sure it has blurred lines. So the color trend is to go nice and soft. If you're a warm tone, of course, you can do just a very soft, lovely peach. Or if you like the dark cinnamon colors for the winter or browns, you're just going to go very light-handed and mute it in. And you might even have a brush that's a little stiffer, and maybe you can mute it, or to use a tissue, and that works lovely as well. But I like to kind of, like I showed you, maybe help it out by blotting instead of placing it on, I call it now, the old-fashioned way. That is not to make you think, oh no, there's another rule I have to do. It's to take everything that you have and to make it look a little softer, because we want to look more enhanced and more confident. We want to stay on trend, but the harshness of eyeliner, which I can be a culprit of, or blush, even though the blush trend is to actually see some of the blush and the glow going on, but the lips are taking a wonderful turn to be very soft and subtle and cloud-like. Now, here's another 3-step process. To order to do that, make sure, number one, you've got exfoliated lips. Really make sure of that. You don't want them all dry and cracky and try to put all this on. So you can do that many ways with a sugar scrub at home, or you can buy them, or sleep with a lip mask. And also, number two, make sure that you stay hydrated within. That helps the skin and on your lips. A lot of people don't realize that. So hydration and healthy lips, that's going to help you out with these 3 trends that I talked about. And also, like we talked, skip harsh lines. You're going to do that too, not only on your lips, but on your eye makeup as well. And so all of these will come into play. So I hope that certainly helps. You can still have fun with everything that you have, and you're just going to do less of. For all my women who don't like any lips, lipstick, lip anything, at least put that gloss in the center, or even make sure you're always carrying around a lip balm. A lot of the lip balms have great ingredients, and that is another thing that's happening is these balms, lipsticks, lip oils, and everything, they realize that we should look hydrated and refreshed, and they're putting more hydrating ingredients in there, like jojoba oil and rosehip oil and squalene and hyaluronic, and that's going to make it look a whole lot better. That is something that's been happening over the years. So look for items like that, and ingredients, I should say. I hope you have fun with your lips. So we went through the blush on another video. We're having the lip trend and a lip moment. So thank you so much. And this is going to help you stay a little bit more fabulous, a little bit more confident, and look better in the Zoom calls or out to lunch or on a date. I hope that you just feel fabulous. Come back often. See you soon.